Hi, friends. Hi. I hope you'll like the new intro. I had fun with that. I I had made some I had a collection of, when you mess around with like AI and you have fun with it. I had like a collection of photos of, me and different things. And I was like, you know what? I'll just throw this in and put this together. And I really liked how it turned out. It was fun. So, anyways, yeah. Hey, I'm Care Bear, Karen, Care Bear Bard of Cards. Welcome to Coffee and Cards, y'all. It's good to be back. Um, things have settled down just a little bit for me. My son's birthday slumber party was a success. He said he had like one of the best birthdays ever, so that was cool. Oh, and my son saw my intro video and he thought it was cool too. So, when you get a 9-year-old's vote of cool, it's always a good thing, right? Oh, hi. You know, I came on here earlier just to go in on the studio and change my so the new theme thing would come up, and I did see Chloe said hi, but it disappeared. So I do want to say, hey Chloe, I saw that. But you know how these things work. They just things like to disappear. Um so I'm just gonna say we've got two first loves today. We've got Chloe, whose comment disappeared, but I saw it. And we've got Millie. Hi, Sunshine. How are you? Good to see you. Always good to see you. Ooh, I need to light my candle. All right. So I know it's like the last couple of days of National Poetry Month here. So I figured today and tomorrow, because I love to write poetry, um, that we would make these like poetry themed days, and take advantage of the whole National Poetry Month theme. Plugging in my little selenite lamp here. There we go. I love this thing. It's cool. I got it at this place called Dixie Gym. It's been open like since the 80s. I used to go there and get rocks for my science fair projects and stuff. So, anyways, they made this their school. Blessings, Fatima. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for being here, all of you. I was thinking about that on the drive here. I mean, drive here. I had to take my son to school in the morning, so that's why I'm driving. But on the drive back home, I was thinking, I was like, wow, I'm getting close to 300 subscribers. And I just thought about it. I was like, it's pretty cool that, I have anybody who even wants to sign on to watch me talk in the morning and listen to what I have to say. It's like, um, that's really special, especially considering like none of us have really, we've never met IRL in real life. But yeah. So I do want to thank y'all for that. Um, I just felt a little like humbled in a good way, like, oh, that's so nice. So nice. Okay, let me get back to hellos. Squirrel brain over here. Hey, Ange. How are you? Good to see you. It was good to see you live this weekend too. Yeah, good to see you. I miss you, Ange. Lottie, hi, hi. How are you? Our resident pianist. Oops. It's not my coffee. Don't do that, Karen. There's Chloe. Hey. Yeah, I saw your hello. It just disappeared though, but I was meant to see it. Hey, Teresa, good to see you. Hey. Sorry I haven't been able to make your shows in a little while, but I want to come back around because I really like because I'd like to do that some too, is to go into like books. I read a lot. I read a lot. And just to kind of like talk about them and stuff. I really like what you have to say. And I think it's a really good, like she's talking about like all kinds of, I think what they're doing Mel Brown's book now. I can't remember the name of the new one. Darn it. Anyways, I wanted to say y'all we're working on that one. But it could be topics of like grief, what is it? Boundaries, all kinds of things that we come up with. So please subscribe to Wounds to Wisdom and just hit the notification bell to see when she goes on. It's usually my time, like late, early evening, late afternoons, something like that. But anyways, please check her out. Glad to have you here. And y'all know the morning things I always say. Everybody knows Terry. Everybody knows Terry. What is it at Saving Space, Healing Space? Why am I forgetting Terry's channel name? Oh my God. And my brain is mush. But anyways, yeah, so her meditation thing is pretty much after this. And Victor with Truth Wave meditation, his starts at 9:45 a.m. and 9:45 p.m. Eastern every day. I highly recommend joining in on that because it's not just meditation, it's like a whole group experience. And I'm really getting a lot out of that. I feel like my intuitive gifts are growing too from sharing that energy together. It's just something you have to experience. And then Josh with Mr. Floyd's Universe. Actually, Josh and I, we're going to be doing something together soon. A little like astrology 101, learn astrology with us. And like we're gonna do it like maybe like twice a month on his channel or something, where we talk about what's happening and do some like little astrology lessons. So it'll be fun. But anyways, he goes on Monday through Friday around like 10:30-ish a.m. Eastern. So check him out. And then after that is our lovely Krista with Blindly Inspired around noontime. And then there's Conversations with Christy. So there's tons of people, and then please, y'all, like if y'all have special shows and stuff coming up, just please feel free, email me, ask me to like mention something about it. If it's something like, you want to get the word out, I would love to share anything like that. Okay. All right, let's finish hellos and then we'll share some poetry. I'm just excited to see everybody. Okay, where did I lose? Okay, so Elizabeth, I see you. Oh, no, darn it. I didn't mean to. Okay, y'all, I'm not trying in the chat. I'm not trying to sell StreamYard to y'all. I hit that by accident. Because every time you hit the share by accident, which is blocking a comment, by the way, it feeds that like, hey, by the way, sign up for StreamYard. Anyways, StreamYard. Okay, so I can't find Elizabeth. I saw you. More intuitive me. I'm just gonna give up at this point and saying any more hellos because I've lost track. We'll just keep going. If I missed you, know I love you, and I'm glad you're here. Okay. Oh, there's Victor. Hey, Victor, how are you? Good to see you. Did you miss the intro? If you missed it, I'll email it to you, Victor. I'll do that because I know you're wanting to see it. Hey, Leah, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, Nancy. Hey. She's like, I got to come on for poetry today. Y'all, Nancy is a good writer. She is. And she's so humble about it. Like, oh, yeah. I mean, you spin words on the fly very well. Very, very well. So please subscribe to Nancy. And if you don't know her, please get to know her. She's amazing. I love Nancy. All right, y'all. So let me grab and look. I did grab some of my poetry. All right. Sip, sip. Coffee. Oh, our little goslings are so cute. I've only seen 4 of them. I posted a video, I think, a couple of days ago. And then when I was coming back, I saw them like walking up the hill. I got a little video. They're already like just a smidge bigger already, but they're all still there. It's kind of sad. Like I'll track the families and count like how many each have. And then, like you'll notice like one's gone or something. I mean, it's sad. There was one year we had like 20 of them and then only like 4 made it. That was a rough year, but I've only seen 4 so far this year. But I have a feeling some more will be on the way soon. Okay. So I did want to share some of my poems, and y'all may have heard these down the road. My goal today is for us to pull some inspiration after I share some poems of mine, to pull some cards to get some prompt ideas. And I'm going to take those and I'm going to spin some poems today just for tomorrow. And then also wanted to share a couple of poems from some of our friends in the community. I do want to reach out to Heather and Nancy. I want to reach out to you too if there's a poem you want to share that you'd like for me to read, or hey, if you want to come on here and read it, that's cool too. But like Jeff and Bill, I've got their books, so I was going to share some poems from those two. I can't read Bill's the way he does because he's got a very it's not just about his writing. He's got the whole performance thing with it too. The way he delivers the poem when he speaks it, it's really good. It's really good. Oh goodness. Well, actually, this is a poem I'm looking down at, and I really didn't use a tarot card to write this one, but there are esoteric kind of ideas and themes in it though. All right. Veil. When love's veil slips, funny how it seems it never will. Then one day you don't feel it, although it was fading all along. Suddenly your heart is yours again. I want to hold on to myself longer this time. Create and explore the projects and passions that were abandoned in grief, to be who I am, unapologetically. The simple pleasure to express a thought, to pursue an interest without being ridiculed by the ones who claim to love you most. I'm tired of hiding and controlling the fire within. Cards are really only paper with images that shuffle so nicely in hand. And see this, the snapshot of the stars and planets at my birth. They are only tools. The real power is within. that can't be taken away no matter how hard one tries. Perhaps you will have to perform a lobotomy to make me comply. But that is of no use to you to care for an empty shell. Can you control my thoughts? If so, you should write a how-to book or be a magician. You might destroy and erase my art, my decks, my books, but you have no power over my mind. It is all mine. I don't understand the call that beckons to follow this path, but it can't be denied. The veil has fallen. I see what must be done. I have a story to tell and share. My words are my legacy, my purpose. There are others who need to hear what I have to say. There are others who want to hear what I have to say. And there are others who may hate it or ignore it. But they are not my concern. I can handle that, but I refuse to wear a mask in a place I call home, except who I accept who I am or cast me out. There is no in between when the veil falls. Never again will I play this submissive role. I will be accepted, respected, and loved for all of me, or I will take pleasure in being alone. I am whole within myself, and my love will need no veil. I feel like this is something that all of us can kind of relate with in some way when we walk this different path, right? You get a lot of judgment, a lot of weird looks. People think you're crazy, a little weird. Well, I think they're a little weird for being so boring. So, this is about unapologetically accepting yourself. And kudos to every one of you who do that. Let's see, what else? What else do I have here? Okay, let's go to one that I actually used a tarot card for. Oops, some Mercury retrograde notes got mixed up in here. Don't want to think about that one. I don't think we have another one until July. I can't believe the summer is almost here. Ah. Oh, this is one actually I wrote and I have not put on my channel yet. So, in my series. And here it is. Okay, so like this is one of my all-time, like if you were to ask me like what tarot cards like artists, like what's your favorite Six of Cups? What's your favorite Hermit? Like this is my favorite Six of Cups. And this is also one of my all-time favorite tarot cards. And this is from Anatorian, the Tarot of the Abyss. And I just love this, like how you can literally just see inside his head what he's thinking, and he's remembering someone looking back, and you can't tell whether they're walking towards him or walking away there, but the Six of Cups, is that nostalgia for something that was comforting, for something that was familiar, that felt really good, like family, home relationships, all kinds of things like that. So, but with the Six of Cups, we have to be careful not to get stuck in the past, right? So here it goes. This one's called Bittersweet Reverie. Memories flow down branches to the chamber of my heart. It's been so long since I've seen your warm face, or that beaming smile that reveals a dimple on each cheek. The soft, smooth cadence of your voice, soothing like a lavender embrace. The vision of you I trace only in silhouette, a distant shadow that walks a path I struggle to see. Rose-tinged nostalgia colors the canopy of my mind, exposing the ragged roots that have long been detached. Echoes of the past cloud the present with a lingering emotion you so artfully gifted me. Wrapped in a dream, ungrounded by reality. The longing pulls me in with your tide, my gaze frozen in bittersweet reverie, facing forward, yet peering back to the depths where you hide. So that's the first time I've read that one, and I wrote it last year. Oh, this is a great one too. Let's see. I'll share maybe like one more because we've got, and I'll share some, we'll read some more tomorrow. But I do want to read this one. I wrote, what is this called? An acrostic. So I took like the Seven of Cups, SEVEN, so here, you can kind of see it right here. I can't see at the same time. Okay, there we go. See? SEV, I just bolded the letters. So that gave me my structure when I was writing it. So it's fun to use different kinds. Like, I'll share some of my haikus tomorrow. I was like on a haiku writing thing. And then, of course, we got shows like I can just share poems randomly as I please. Okay, Seven of Cups is hiding in my deck. Sorry, I didn't pull these out ahead of time. I forgot to. Sorry. I love this Seven of Cups, though. It is so cool. Anna Torian, her interpretation of cards and the way she sees things is so fascinating. I love it. And she's a really nice person, too. She's been on a couple of people's channels talking. Jonathan Daly. She was on his channel and was very, finally, it was like one of the last ones. Very, very, so like nice, just down to earth. Really cool lady. Okay. Here it is. Isn't that cool? She's like literally levitating the cloud. Her head is literally in the clouds. And then you can see all the different choices there. And they say about that. Not every choice is good for you in the Seven of Cups, right? So got to be a little careful. Also got to be a little careful that we don't lose an opportunity because we take too much time, swimming in the choices, I guess, so to speak. But also, to me, this is me daydreaming. I do it all the time. Okay, Lost in a Cloud is the name of it. Shadows congregate, shrouding the sun's light, expelling rain from a dreary cloud. Venus shines her golden gleam deep within the billows, eclipsing the mind with swirling black tresses. Novel possibilities dance like fairies and glitter each path unknown. Overwhelmed by visions, she levitates in surrender, frozen in time by the fear and wonder. Chattering whispers drown her head. Pick me, they pled. Undecided, she floats in a parallel universe, pondering her options like an endless menu, suspended in the sky by an invisible thread, woven by dreams widespread. All right, so that's just a little poetry sampling. Let me check the comments. I turned my screen where you see my finger, like, turned it the wrong way. So I'm sorry for that. Y'all just have to deal with it. Hey, Hershey. Thank you for that. Yes. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up. Thanks, Hershey, for being here. We love Hershey. And yes, please subscribe to Hershey. She's a wonderful reader and just a good person. And funny. Hershey's very funny. Okay, so y'all, let's I don't know. Y'all can throw me some prompt ideas too that I'll write down, and we'll spin some poems. And hey, if y'all wanna write anything, oh gosh, look, I scratched my. Sorry, I'm very hypercolor when I scratch myself or anything. It shows in my skin. Yeah, like on our poetry show, like I do with Indigo Jaguar, Heather, uh, will people will share things that they wrote in the chat too, and then we'll like share those. So if y'all want to, come on and um, share some lines in the chat or whatever, we can read those on air. So whatever y'all want to do. All right. So let's get some prompt ideas. And if there's anything, like I said, just put it in the chat. In all caps, if y'all want me to make sure I see it. Sorry, I'm trying to get a little notebook to write on. Okay, there it is. Well, that's weird. I gave myself an angel number for the future, huh? All right. Okay, so what was one of the things I was thinking I wanted to pull from first? Like maybe some oracles. Okay, all right. We're gonna tap into like to see what like chakra, like what chakra, like maybe I could think I'm writing from the heart. Is this something my mind? Is this something like with my security, that kind of thing, with the root? Shuffle, shuffle. Ooh. Okay, well that was fast. As I was shuffling, it was just riffling, and one just went like, okay. We've had this come out on here together. There's my squirrel. I'm a little squirrel. The victim. So the green. So this is going to be a heart. No surprise there, because I feel like the heart chakra is definitely something that's tapped into a lot when writing, right? I'm trying to remember the story on this one with the victim. I'm trying to remember that dragon story. Oh, there's my book. I want to look really fast. Green victim. Let's see what she says about that one real quick. Okay, so it's about being a little green, that we need a little more grounding into what in a solid plan to achieve what we truly desire. Oh God, yeah. It's about like kind of feeling blocked, maybe blaming others. Yeah. How are my actions connected to my inability to create breakthroughs? Funny, actions, yeah. It's Tuesday, Mars Day. So it seems like getting the heart and the mind to create like a plan about something here. Maybe it is kind of feels like a little Seven of Cups-ish too, like all these things, but you're not doing anything about it, right? So we'll see. But also victim can be a good keyword. Lord knows. I am a lot of green today. This is my favorite color. I am a lot of green. But, my favorite color I've noticed has changed over time. I think it was yellow once. I always like blue, like purples, pinks. I mean, it's changed over time. All right. Now I've got the Prism Oracle. We're going to tap into an emotion. Oh, wow, this is just going fast. Hunger. So that's a good one. Hunger. Ooh, hungry for something. Let's get one more. I like that. Listening and getting ready. I love it. I listen to stuff all the time, like while I'm doing other things. That's totally my Gemini thing there, because our brains get easily bored. It's like, yeah, I want to read and talk to you at the same time. Oh, okay, here we go. Ooh, disruption. Disruption, hunger. Wow, this sounds, this is going to be interesting. Let's get, I did want to pull the astrology so I can think what astrology, because it tells me a lot about a person or gives me more information. This is my Oracle of the Radiant Sun, my favorite astrology oracle. Oh, thanks, Lottie, for being here. Oh, I hope your work day goes well. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Tina, how are you? Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Went from purple to glitter. Your favorite color is glitter. I love that. Why not, right? I like sparkly things too. I think these have like a little sparkle in them. My earth earrings. You can't make this up. Okay. Like they're just like popping out of the deck. Moon in Sagittarius, optimism. Maybe overly optimistic about something. Not the moon in Sagittarius. This feels like a little restless too. A little restless. Like wanting to go places. Okay. A little fire. A little fire in this poem with the Sagittarian. Okay. And we'll pull this one's fun. I love Patrick Valenza. My dream, one of my goals is to somehow like get to interview him one day. Speaking of, I need to send an email. Look, we need to do, and we need to do our we need to schedule another of our Valenza shows. Deviant Reads. We need to schedule one of those. They're fun. I'm going to do some dream readings with Jeff again, too. All right. I just really like the imagery in this one. Whoa, okay. Apparently, just, I don't even have to shuffle that much. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So they threw 3 out to me here. And I look at them and it kind of makes sense, their flow here, okay? All right, so we've got hysterics. You know, it kind of looks like other people making fun of somebody, huh? The lobby. Is this like one of those dreams where you're like, oh no, I'm giving a speech and I'm naked in front of everybody in the lobby? Oh, and this one. This was the first one that popped. Dismay. I feel that. I feel that image. Dismay. Lobby. Hysterics. Dismay. Ooh, this should be fun. This should be interesting. What I come up with. What I come up with. And I might not use all of these things. We're just getting some inspiration. I didn't want to pull tarot for this one. I just really wanted to do my oracles. Okay, this is the last one. Last thing I'll pull, and we'll take these ideas and see what spins out tomorrow. This is the Southern Gothic Oracle. Wow, this is the fastest I've ever shuffled in my life. Oh, stop. The Painter, which is really the panther, but I forgot like her story in the book, but apparently like they would call them the painter sometimes too. Panther here in the South. I don't know about that, but I got to read it again. That's cool. It seems like, and then I had the alligator too. Silence, introspection, strength, and power. This could be themes. Strength and power, but it also seems like it's like looking and waiting for that opportunity to make this action. This sounds like my life, really. Honestly, it shouldn't be a stretch to figure out what to write on these themes, because I feel like that's something I'm thinking every day. Like, what am I doing to actually be authentic, be who, do the things I want to do? What am I doing to further that for myself? So, and I guess it's a kind of a good question for us all to ask, like, what are we doing every day? Like, what are we doing for ourselves that day that is good for us, that puts us closer to goals? What are our goals? What are we doing? Are we just, blindly like going through each day in a fog? I've done that before. Wake up, go to work, get back home, and then pretty much do your stuff, go to bed, and do it all again the next day, right? So yeah, I feel like this is like a little thing to make sure to do something that takes you out of the fog, even for like a few minutes even. So that's my message right there for y'all today. Get out of the fog and shake it up a little bit today in some way. All right. Well, thank y'all so much for being here with me today. All lovely poetry. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you. And so do those YouTubey things for me here. Like, comments are great. Share. Let's get the word out about the morning show. I don't know. But anyways, thank y'all so much. And tomorrow, same time, same channel. Let's see what poems I come up with. I will be busy today. All right. Love y'all. Take care. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Mwah.